Hello guys and welcome to my Labyrinth tutorial video. In this video I will show you how you can access the Labyrinth, how you get through it, and how you can at the end select your ascendancy that you want to play. Now initially I didn't want to do my first Labyrinth at around level 32 for my character, simply because my character does not gain much from it. And you may be asking, wait, you don't gain much from it? Normally, you know, the first specialization is a big power spike, isn't it? And that is absolutely the case for many classes, but not for mine, and I can exactly show you the reason for that. The reason is that, for example, the big notable, as you can see, gives me attack speed, right, armor, evasion, I cannot be stunned, very nice effects, but I only get them while fortified, and I have no way of being fortified at the moment. So the only thing I really get from doing my Labyrinth that early is the 15% increased armor and evasion from the small note. This all changes when I'm gonna be able to do my second lab, and my second lab that is around level 50, I think, which will then give me 20 fortification, which causes me to take 20% less damage. And of course, while I have permanent fortification, I will also have these effects permanent. So permanent increased attack speed, permanent armor, etc. Which is of course then a big power spike. So that is solely for champion. For many other classes, the first Labyrinth is always a good power spike, and you should always do that at around level 32. Now, well, the reason why I'm doing this short introduction here is also because I want to give you a heads up. I will probably not be posting many videos, even none, until the 20th of February. The reason for that is that I'm still studying, you know, exams are coming up, I need to write term papers, and the semester is especially busy. So I hope you can understand that, but I have very little free time left, and that free time I would like to spend, you know, playing the video game with friends or myself, etc. A good friend of mine actually found a mirror. He found a mirror. He started playing Path of Exile. He has 70 hours and he finds a mirror. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but he is insanely lucky. And yeah, anyway, just a heads up for you. So if you're wondering why isn't he uploading videos yet, shouldn't there be a new video? It's probably because I'm studying for exams or because I'm writing a term paper. And if everything is done, I will of course come back. No, I'd say if I'm not uploading videos in the next 2-3 weeks, then I can guarantee that the newest video will be on the 21st of February. That is of course absolutely when I will be releasing my newest video, simply because then I have a lot more time. You know, the exams are over and I only have to write the term papers, what I do not have to, you know, study for in such intense manner as for the exams. Okay, that's just a heads up for you to understand why there might be less videos in the next weeks. Okay, so let's get started with the video. To access the entrance to the area from which you can enter the Labyrinth, the Aspirants Plaza, we need to click on the huge statue that you can find in the Sun Encampment, the town of Act 3. If you completed all the trials of Ascendancy, a part of the statue will rise up and the portal that you are able to click will appear. In the Aspirants Plaza, do not forget to activate the waypoint before you go to the end of the path. At the end of the path you will find the Labyrinth activation device, where you can select what labyrinth you want to run. As you can see, only the first one is available to us, and hovering over the green circles shows you exactly where the trials are located and if you completed them. For the first Labyrinth, this is kind of useless, as we wouldn't be able to enter the area in the first place if we didn't complete all the trials, but for the following Labyrinth this can be very helpful. After entering the Labyrinth, we want to head north until we are able to enter a building that we want to pass through. After that, we get to a different open area, at the end of which we will find the entrance to the Aspirant's Trial. Here you will encounter the boss of the Labyrinth that you need to defeat. You will face him a total of 3 times, but only need to damage him up to a certain HP level in the first 2 encounter. In the Aspirant's Trial, do not forget to get the recipe. Defeating Exile the boss can be difficult for some builds, but not for me, as I only have to place the totems that do the work for me, while I can run around like a headless chicken. After facing the boss, you are then able to enter the next area. Starting from this point, I highly suggest you to always check your current location at the shrines that are located next to every entrance. As the first Labyrinth is rather short, you will quickly find the entrance to the next Aspirant's Trial. You will again have to damage Exile until he phases and you're able to enter the next zone.
is that slumber should never be awoken. Claw your way to the top, are inexhaustible.
Because I've run the Labyrinth many times already, I'm able to find my way around quite well. With that knowledge, I know that I will have to get through the lava area. That will of course not be the case for you, but do not be discouraged if it takes you longer to complete the lab. Take your time and maybe you will find something exciting. After checking the current location and seeing that the domain crossing will have the entrance to the final boss room, I enter it. In here I'm quite lost too, and therefore I have to explore the map as well. Just watch out for the entrance that says Aspirant's Trial. After you found it, enter it and face Izaro for the last time.
Can afford to be promising. An emperor must...
Defeating him, he'll reward you with 1 to up to 3 treasure keys that you should pick up because you can use them to open chests in the next room. The number of keys that drop is not RNG based, but rather on certain conditions that you need to fulfill in order to get the full reward. I'm not doing this because I'm lazy and just quickly want to get through the lab. Enter the Ascendancy chamber where you will find the chests, the divine font that allows you to enchant an item, and do not forget to take the item out again after you've enchanted it, and the altar of Ascendancy, where we will choose what specialization we will pick. The options we have are the Slayer, the Gladiator, and last but not least the Champion, the Ascendancy that I will pick. Before you spend your talent points, if you do not follow my build, make sure to check what talents you're supposed to spec first. When you've done that and do not have any more treasure keys in your inventory, you may use the green portal to return to the town. That was pretty much all you need to know as a beginner about the Labyrinth. As you can imagine, there is a lot more information, what they are good for, what you can get in them, but I will go more into detail of that after I finish the acts. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I hope to see you in the next one, as I said, probably not before the 20th of February. Stay safe, Exiles.